In this video, we are going to work on Docker Registry lab. So there are 10 questions. The first question is, in this lab, we will explore some concepts related to Docker Registry and also practice setting our own simple registry server. Okay. Question 2 is, what is Docker Registry? It is a storage distribution system for named Docker images. It is an alternative to code hosting platform. It is a space to store Docker files, all of the options. So let me check. I think this is a correct answer. Yes, it is correct. Now, by default, Docker engine interacts with. Okay, so it interacts with Docker Hub. Okay, Docker Hub is hosted registry solutions by Docker Inc. Besides public and private repositories, it also provides automated builds integrated with source control solution like GitHub and Bitbucket, etc. Okay, which command is used to log in to self-hosted registry? We have to use Docker login. Okay, let's practice Docker registry server on our own. Run the registry server with name equals to this using registry to image and host port. Restart policy set to always. And registry server is exposed on port 500. So let's take the help of hint. Okay, so here we have to write Docker run -d, that is we can run in background -p, and here the host port and the container port both are same, so we have to mention the first host port, then colon container port. Okay, on our own registry server with name equals to, so this is the name, so I will mention hyphen name. Okay, using this as the image that will mention at the end. Okay. Okay, restart policy always. So the restart policy always. Okay, so here we have to give hyphen restart equal to always. And finally, name of the image. This is the name of the image. Okay, there is a typo here. Okay, now it is pulling the registry from the image from the Docker Hub. Okay, so we can do Docker PS. You can see it is container is running. So let's click on check. Okay, question 7. Now it's the time to push some images to our registry server. Let's push it to the images. For now, that is nginx colon latest and http d colon latest. Don't forget to pull them first. Check the list of images pushed using this command. Okay, now let's check Docker images. Okay, so here nginx. No, it is not there. HTTPD latest, even it is not there. The first we have to pull it and then we have to push it to the Docker Hub. Okay, so let's take the help of solution. First, we want to pull. So here we have to pull two images. One is Nginx, other one is HTTPD. Okay, and then we are doing the tagging because when you are pushing, you need to give the name. Okay, so let's do one by one. Docker pull Nginx colon latest. So this will come from the Docker Hub. Okay. After that, we are going to tag this image, give the name to that image, and then push the image. So here we have to give the ID of your Docker Hub. Okay. So now let's see Docker images. So here you can see this is the Nginx. So it is having the tag latest. So now we have to give the tag as localhost colon 500 slash nginx latest. Okay, so we say docker space image space tag nginx colon latest, then localhost colon 5000 forward slash nginx colon latest. Okay, so we have tagged. Let's see how it looks like after tagging. So here you can see this is the image after tagging. In the similar way, we need to pull the httpd latest. So docker pull httpd latest. So it will be downloaded from the Docker Hub. After that, we are going to tag it, just like we have done it for Nginx. Okay, so Docker not PS, Docker images. So here you can see we got HTTPD also that we are going to tag. So for tagging, so we will use the same thing. In place of Nginx, I will use HTTPD, and here also I'll use HTTPD. Okay, it is tagged. Let's check. Okay, so I have two images which are tagged. Now I need to push them. So first I'll say Docker push Nginx. Okay, now the earlier I have pulled it, then tagged it. Now I am pushing it to the Docker Hub. So I will do the same thing for the HTTPD also. Okay, now it is pushed. Now I'll do the same thing for HTTPD. Okay, okay, it is done. I think we should be able to check it using curl. So first we'll use this one to check if they are available in the catalog. So here you can see two images, HTTPD and Nginx, in the catalog. That is Docker Hub. Okay. So now let's remove all the dangling images. We have locally used Docker prune-a to remove them. How many images do we have now? Note, make sure we don't have any running containers except our registry server. Okay, so let's first check the running container, Docker PS. Okay, so this is what we are, the image, sorry, not image, container is running. Now let's see Docker images. Here we can use Docker image prune to remove the dangling images. Okay, so the images which are not in use. So let's do one thing, Docker image prune -a. Okay, it will remove all the images without at least one container. So if there is no container running, the image will be removed. So here, all of them will be removed except one. That is the registry one. Because here it is, there is a container running. Okay, so let me say yes. Okay, it is deleted and this much space is reclaimed. Now let me just check Docker images again. Here I can see only one image because there is a container running. Okay, so I will say Docker PS. Okay, so we can also use Docker image ls to list the same thing. So this will work in the same way as this one. Okay. So to get the list of images, use this one. So after that, only one image I can see here. So let's click on this. Now we can pull the images from registry server as well. Use Docker pull server slash image name to pull the images that we have pushed earlier. Okay. So in our case, so earlier, if you remember, these are the things that we pushed. So now we can pull them back. So let me clear everything of Docker images. This is the only image we have. Now we are going to pull this image. Docker pull. So now it is coming from the Docker Hub. So let's wait for some time. Okay, now you can see the image is pulled. Now let me just check Docker images if I am able to see the image. So now here you can see the image I am able to see. So I'll click on OK. Okay, now let's clean up after ourselves. Stop remove my registry container. So Docker PS. So first we need to stop this Docker stop, and the name of the container is my registry. Okay. After that, I will say Docker. So let's see the Docker PS. How it will see. You will not see anything. If I use -a, here you will see that it is exited. Now let me remove the container. So Docker rm for remove, and the name of the container is my registry. Okay, it is removed. Now when I do Docker ps-a, I should not see anything. So my registry is removed. Check. Next. Congratulations. So in this lab, what we have seen is how to create the, sorry, how to download, oh, sorry, how to create the image, and then how to tag the image, and then how to push the image to Docker container, and how to remove the local images or prune the images which are not in use, and then pull the images from the Docker hub, and then stop the container and delete the container or remove the container. Thank you for watching this video.